Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. Another week in the books in 2023. Look, January is almost over. So I hope you are all off to an amazing start this new year and you are checking off those goals. We've got an exciting show for you guys today. As always, lots of stories, lots of going on in the world of sports here locally, especially. It's playoff time. So look, mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of their support of the show. Let's continue to support local and making Long's Drugs a part of our days. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. The new Aloha Stadium, right now still set for completion in 2027, had a little hiccup. The requests for proposals on the construction isn't going to be available by the end of this month as it was expected to be. And they're saying that's not going to cause a delay for that 2027 completion. Man, 2027, that seems so far away. I wish we could get it done sooner, but it is what it is, and Governor Josh Green is in support. And he's being very decisive on his, plan, his private-public partnership plan with the Aloha Stadium to get this done. This is something that's needed. We've been talking about this for a while, and the reason why they're taking extra steps, extra precaution, because there's so many details. Housing, right? The construction around the stadium. They just want to iron out those details. They don't want to be dealing with issues, down the road. They're trying to get everything checked off so that when they get the green light, it's a full go and we can get this thing done. And with the Aloha Stadium, the current Aloha Stadium, the historic Aloha Stadium, they're having a Aloha to the Aloha Stadium closing ceremony February 25th. You can go to alohastadium.hawaii.gov for more details on how to go and, be a part of that. Go check that out. I'm going to be there. I think there's going to be kids, running little clinics and viewings of lockers and things like that. They're going to make it a special event. It's special for me. That's where I played all my football games. And so a lot of you fans, I know you guys are very, sad to see this historic stadium, going. But believe me, you guys are going to be loving this new development. New is always not necessarily better, but it's fresh. It's needed. It's going to help with recruiting. It's just going to give the athletes what they deserve. It's going to give Hawaii what we deserve, a prime time stadium, big event arena. That whole grounds, right, that I talked about, the things that they're going to be developing around that, it's going to be a huge facelift, for that area, for Hawaii, so I cannot wait. So I'll see you guys there at the Aloha Stadium on the 25th. Our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior men's volleyball team relied on its depth as it was on the road, as it's still on the road, and in its sweeps of Queens and Belmont. Spiros Hakas is out, so when one goes down, another one comes in. That's why it's important to have depth on your team, any sports team. You got to have depth, right? You got to have great bench play. You got to have guys or girls that can come in, step in, and you guys not skip a beat. And that's what our Rainbow Warriors did, this past week so far. They're closing out this road trip tomorrow against Barton. So good luck to our Bows. We're on a roll, and we're going to continue to roll with this momentum. Again, two-time defending national champs. We're going for the three-peat. And if I was a betting man, I'd put my money that they're going to get it done once again. But it takes this. It takes those reserve players. It takes the bench. It takes everyone to be a national champ, because you never know. At some point throughout a game, right, someone else needs to step in. Players go in slumps. Players have their struggles. You don't want that, but it happens in sports. And so it's next man up, next girl up mentality. Coach is going to coach you the same. Your teammates, they're going to expect you to fill in and get the job done. And that's what great teams do. And that's what all championship teams have, is depth. So great job, recruiting And when you're a two-time national champ, that's not very hard to do. So let's get it done tomorrow, boys. Let's go, Bows. Whew. Our Rainbow Wahine basketball team unfortunately suffered 2 losses, on the road against UC Santa Barbara. Number one, they gave up a 20-point lead in the third quarter, and they lost 72-69. It's tough. I played basketball, not at the college level, but understand basketball is a game of runs. 20-point lead, hey, that comes and goes, right? You can make that up. You have a few good defensive series, and you make a run on offense, and all of a sudden you get momentum and it shifts, right? One team may go cold, shooting the ball. They may get sloppy. They may feel that pressure, and a 20-point lead is gone. Those are the types of things that happen in basketball, unfortunately. And another thing that happens, unfortunately, in all sports is injuries. And at the end of the game, about 8 seconds left, guard Jovi Lefotu buckled, her knee buckled, and eventually had to get carted off the court. And that's never a sight you want to see. In sports, I've talked about injuries a lot because it's a reality. It is what it is. It's there. It's part of the game, but you never want to see it. So I just want to wish Jovi well, praying that it's not anything too serious, that you can be able to bounce back from it. So praying for healing there. And I talked about it on the men's volleyball side, right? It's about next man up, next girl up. And here's an opportunity. Someone's going to have to step up, or someone's going to have to replace Jovi and hey, fill that hole, fill that gap, right? The play must go on. And so I know we're going to bounce back from this. It's just one game. It's tough, right? But we can't dwell on, man, we give up that lead. Learn from it. What do we have to do, right? Keep applying the pressure. Keep playing hard. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Playing to the very last whistle and, winning the game. So we'll learn from this. Long season. Keep going. Keep playing. Keep putting in work. And things will turn. All right, let's go, Bows. And into some prep sports here. Playoff prep sports. And we're talking girls soccer and girls basketball. I'm going to start on the girls soccer side. Kamehameha, look, they're going after their 4th straight state title. That's impressive. I've mentioned this before. Winning 1, that's tough. But winning 2, back-to-back, repeating, 3, it gets harder each year. So kudos to you guys for staying consistent and not getting complacent. Shout out to the coaches. But you guys are at the top of the mountain. Everyone's trying to take you down. And that's included Mililani, who won the OIA Championship, Waiakea, and Kamehameha Maui. Okay, they finish out the top seeds of this year's state tournament. And Mauna Loa, I'm going to keep shouting them out. My daughter goes there. She's playing. And, they lost to Mililani, unfortunately, in the OIA championships. But they're in the mix. And everyone else that's in this mix, in the state tournament, look, it's 0-0. It doesn't matter where you finish in regular season. If you're here, if you're at the show, if you're at the dance, it's one game at a time. Anybody's ball game. So you guys stay focused and remember to put in more work than you've ever put in during this time. Okay, so good luck to you all. On the girls' basketball side, Campbell defeated Mauna Loa 28-22 to win the OIA Division I championship. Pro City defeated Castles 39-32 to win the Division II OIA championships. Congratulations to you both. States is right around the corner for you guys as well. So let's go. Let's put in the work. Let's continue to grind. Don't get too comfortable, right? Shoot for those bigger goals. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of these games and then covering this, later. So good luck. We'll see you guys soon. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in with me here today on this beautiful Friday, Aloha Friday afternoon. Enjoy the weekend. I feel like these weekends are coming around quick. All right, so that means we're putting in work. We're staying busy. The weeks are going by. We're loving that. 2023, hope you're winning each and every day, each and every week, and going hard That's why I encourage you to take the weekends, relax, reset, recover, so you can give yourself a chance to win another week. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of their support. Let's continue to support local and making Long's Drugs a part of our days. See you guys come Monday. Aloha.